We're going to do a lot of interesting and, I guess, rather innovative things today. Because we're going to be asking you to participate in some contests and games that we're going to have throughout the hour with some extraordinarily amazing memorabilia that you can win and take home. I mean, some really, really personal stuff, not the sort of prizes that you would ordinarily get for, playing a trivia contest or being able to identify a song. I mean, it's going to be a very special event, and some of you are going home with some very special items today that I'm sure that you will treasure forever. Now, please welcome Council Member Karen Koslowitz of the 29th District, Forest Hills, Queens. The councilwoman nominated Walter for this great honor.
Thank you, Walter. Forest Hills is very famous. We just did a couple of months ago, Forest Hills High School, the Ramones. Burt Bacharach lived in Forest Hills. We have people, we had Art Garfunkel, lived in Forest Hills. Paul Simon didn't live too far away, he lived in Kew Garden Hills. But Forest Hills is famous. And today it's my pleasure to be able to unveil the name of Walter Becker, Steely Dan. How many people listen to Steely Dan? Love them. Too bad we don't have the music today and have it dedicated with the song. So it's my pleasure to be able to name this street today Walter Becker, who lived right over here. He lived in the Balfour, which is right over here. So his name will live here forever.
Yes.
Thank you.
And thank you for all you do for your constituents in this district. One of my colleagues, one of my co-workers, she's on at night, Carol Miller, she grew up in Kew Gardens, and she asked me today to take a picture of the movie theater when I got out of the subway station at 71st Street, Continental Avenue, because the movie theater is where she saw A Hard Day's Night when it came out in 1964, so I took a picture of that today. Now, may I direct your attention to the t-shirt table? That's over that way. And we've got some great t-shirts, men's and women's t-shirts. And we're selling these shirts for $1 with proceeds going to the Jazz Foundation, which you can look up at jazzfoundation.org. It comes to the aid of musicians in need. Now, we'll sell them for $1, but if you want to give more, you can. It's very welcome, a 5, a 10, a 20, because after all of the money is going to this fine organization. But if $1 is what you have in your pocket, $1 will take. And then we'll ask some of you to assist me in some of the activities today. Is Marcia Krinsky-Mann here? Where are you? There you are. You're going to be one of my assistants. Okay. Is retired police officer Tom Hogan here? Is he here by any chance? I saw on Facebook that he might be here today, so if he comes later, I might need his help as well. But Marcia, you're going to be a spotter later on, okay? And because we're going to ask questions, people have to raise their hands. And somebody's going to have to point out who raised their hand first and stuff like that. We don't have buzzers or instant replay, so we're going to have volunteer people like Marcia to help us out. And it'll be hands up only for most of these contests. No calling out unless we ask you to. And I mentioned the prizes are items from Walter's personal collection. Okay. So let's get started. Okay, Marcia, you got to come out here. You got to help me. This being an assistant comes with big responsibilities. Okay? I'm going to watch this way and you watch that way. Okay? We got to see who's going to... Oh, I need, and let's see. You will watch that way.
Okay.
Okay? By hands up only, do we have any piano players here? Okay, you're the first piano player hand I saw. Did you see any over there? No? Back there, there's one. And
We have one back here who was quick.
we have one back here. Okay. Whose hand went up first? Does anybody know?
This guy.
She did.
Which one? You? Okay.
This is working very
Well,
well.
somebody was very emphatic. I heard a very loud voice say, "She did!" Okay, so, what song on Circus Money did Walter sing to a woman who was gone, perhaps even on a distant star? Okay, over here, where's our piano player? Where was our piano player? Do you... Where? Do you know the answer? No. And where was the piano player over here?
Somebody's Googling it right now.
Do you know the answer? No? That's correct. So, we have something very special for you. And you can go over to the table and pick it up. What we have for you is the actual chart used by the tracking band when they recorded that song. Okay? So what's your name? Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Oh, Lisa's here from Bristol. Let's give her a big round of applause.
Bristol, Connecticut.
And she is on her way right now over to the table. So at the table, we'll be looking for Lisa. Okay. Now, this time, you look that way. I'll look that way. And where's our spotter for this side? Okay, you look this way. Guitar players. Okay, hand up right there. The long guy with a hair color like mine. Okay, in from London. Okay, and we have this gentleman over here, and who's over here? The blue jacket. Okay, the blue jacket. So the first one I saw was the gentleman with the hair color like mine. For many years, Becker used guitars and basses made by his favorite luthier. What was Becker's favorite make of guitar and bass? No. Okay. Blue jacket. Right, that's correct. Okay, so come on over here.
You hear the answer. What was the answer?
What was the answer?
Sadowski was the answer. Okay, so what's your name? Okay, your prize is a guitar strap used by Walter. Now, you get a choice between, you get one of two guitar straps. There's a guitar strap that he used at home and one that he used on stage. So you can pick one. Okay, and you're also going to get some very rare guitar picks, of which there are hardly any in circulation. Okay, so we have over here. Okay, go over to the gentleman in the orange. And where were the other guitarists again?
This guy.
Okay, this guy and you and I mean the guitar players that we saw before in the first round, and that guy with the hair like me. Come on over here. You can go and pick up a couple of picks. Okay, all you guitar players that I just pointed out, can go get some picks. Okay. He's here from Great Britain. Okay, how many people here are subjects of Her Majesty? Wow, that's pretty cool.
Okay. I don't think so.
No, I'm waiting for Jonathan, but he hasn't seen me.
Let me think for just a second here. When it comes to guitar playing, there's that awesome intro to Reeling in the Years.
Sorry for the question.
I know. Randall.
Elliot Randall. Okay, you get the other guitar strap. Okay, over there to the guy in the orange. Hey, let's show it off.
Nice.
There we go.
Nice, very good.
Now we're here to celebrate Walter Becker. If you're here, then you too must agree that there's a lot to celebrate. Obviously, his musical achievements, his unique, one-of-a-kind personality, his special relationship to his fans, which is so obvious by the gathering that we have here today. In the larger Steely Dan community, there's arguably no one who has thought more deeply about Walter's role in contemporary music than Matt Kearns, who has often written and spoken about his relationship with Walter, the musician and the man. And he has put his money where his mouth is, playing critical roles in several online labors of love, such as the database of Walter's legendary live Hey 19 raps, his central work on the Walter Becker media site, and indeed his role in putting this event together today. Sometimes known as First Lieutenant, sometimes known as First Lieutenant Atticus Matticus, Director of Operations, Technology, Motivation, and all-around righteous action. Did I get the title right? Would you please welcome Matt Kearns?